Hey, cutie. I'm really sorry to do this right in the middle of cuddling time, but can we have a bit of serious talk? I know, I'm sorry. Don't worry, it's not that kind of talk. It's just, tonight has been just perfect. The dinner, board games, watching Scrubs reruns, all of that made tonight just so great. What? Of course seeing you did too. Shut up. It's exactly the way I needed to be welcomed back home. I don't want to ruin the vibe we've got going on here. But there's something I need to say, and I need to say it now, because it's actually about the trip. I know that it was hard, me being on one side of the Atlantic and you the other. Time zones are just, they're the absolute dumbest. I know that cost us a lot of texting time, and of course the distance meant we didn't get to see each other for 2 weeks, but I feel bad that I didn't make more of an effort to call or text more often. I know you said for me to call you because you didn't want to phone me and interrupt my vacation, and I'm so not blaming you for the lack of communication. I'm blaming me. I'm not going to discount the fun I had, though. The trip was amazing, as you saw in the slideshow that you trudged through like a champ. No, but during those first few days, even when I was in the midst of all of the nightlife and all of the history that a city like London has, I still found myself texting you. Admittedly, losing an hour of sleep here or there so we could send each other dumb crap and that would get a smile out of each other. And during all that time, I was obviously wishing I could see you. I missed you. I think that's pretty obvious, but that lingering sting of your absence didn't go away at all. Not even in the middle of one of the greatest cities in the world. Not during the tours, or the museums, or the tea times. In the midst of all of that, there I was, just thinking about how each amazing thing I saw and experienced would have been made just a little more amazing if I was experiencing them with you. And I thought about that. I thought about that a lot over the next few days, actually. And that's when I noticed that my texts were becoming less and less frequent. I didn't know why at the time, because it certainly wasn't that I was forgetting about you, but after a few days, I figured it out. It was because during that time, I was constantly thinking of you, to the point where things evolved and I was... I hope this doesn't sound weird, but I was starting to feel you with me. I mean, me just saying, boy, you'd really like to see the boats run up and down the Thames, or see all the posters about the Premier League starting back up. It turned into me simply imagining that you were there, standing next to me at London Bridge, looking out over the city, or paddle boating with me in Regent's Park, or sleeping right next to me every night I laid down my head. You were with me, you know, and that made me so unbelievably happy. But when I realized that was what I was doing, I got scared. And I started to distance myself from you in real life because of a fantasy I had created. I know that sounds stupid to you, but that creation of your presence wasn't just a little game of make-believe to get me through lonely nights. I knew what it meant. And I was scared because I knew what that meant. I knew then that for me, things had finally gotten to that level. I know that it's fast. We've only been in this relationship for a few months, but I can't ignore the all too clear signs telling me that I've fallen in love with you. You have found your way into my heart and my soul, changing what the very idea of happiness is for me. Knowing that every little thing in my life can be and is made better just by your presence. That you turn a stormy afternoon into a perfect day of cuddling on the couch, every shitty movie or TV show into an absolute riot the way we riff on them, and every night of insomnia that I have a gift because I get to spend more time with you. So I'm sorry if my distancing myself seemed like I was forgetting about you, but please believe me when I say that's not what it was to me. Because during that time, I was feeling you with me in my mind and my heart. And I know that's love. At least I know it is for me. So I just needed to tell you that I don't want to share experiences with a version of you that my mind creates anymore. Especially not when the real, wonderful you is available. I don't know if that's how you feel, or if you think I'm way too into this, way too quick, but I just needed to say it for my own sake, and